President Biden is meeting with Ukraine's President Zelenskyy in Washington, rallying for critical U.S. funding, including humanitarian, financial, and military support for the Russia-Ukraine war.
ABC's Melissa Dunn is in Washington with the latest.
President, welcome back.
President Biden and Ukraine's President Zelenskyy meeting today at the White House. Biden encouraging lawmakers to approve the aid package before the year-end holidays.
Congress needs to pass a supplemental funding for Ukraine before they break for the holiday recess, before they give Putin the greatest Christmas gift they could possibly give him.
Earlier in the day, President Zelenskyy on Capitol Hill for an in-person plea for funding, meeting with lawmakers as negotiations over whether to provide additional aid for Ukraine remain gridlocked. Speaker Mike Johnson saying he stands with Ukraine against Russia's invasion, but has received insufficient responses from the White House for a clear strategy on the war.
What the Biden administration seems to be asking for is billions of additional dollars with no appropriate oversight, no clear strategy to win.
Republicans adamant they will not pass additional funding to Ukraine without major changes to immigration policy, including beefing up security along the southern border. Some GOP lawmakers oppose any additional aid for Ukraine at all. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer saying if Congress does not pass Ukraine aid quickly, it will send a message to the world that the U.S. is abandoning Ukraine.
President Zelensky's message was direct. Ukraine will win the war against Russia if more aid is approved.
Meantime, the fighting in Ukraine wages on. Millions of Ukrainians reportedly losing cell phone and internet coverage after a major hacking attack knocked out the country's largest phone provider. The Pentagon has announced a new $200 million military aid package for Ukraine, which will include air defense missiles and anti-armor systems. It will be paid for using existing funds and won't require congressional approval. Melissa Dunn, ABC News, Washington.